Well, it's New Year's, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling to find a reaction video to post, because I reacted to a couple videos, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't sure if I should even post them or not. There wasn't really anything. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I think I found one that I can start off the new year with. So yeah, I hope you have a good New Year's Day, I guess. I'm kind of a bit overwhelmed right now, but yeah, I'm gonna try my best to react to this. So yeah, and obviously I'll be pretty much on vacation by the time this is out. So yeah, which you just look at the community post if you haven't for that. Anyways, let's get into the video already. So yeah, quotes from villains who were completely right, part 1 to 5. It's a 25-minute long video, and I'm expecting some powerful quotes here. Villains make up a good part of the movie, and a lot of villains are lovable for lots of reasons. So let's see what these villains got to say.
Life.
Oh.
Not fair.
True.
Is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark, begging for scraps.
I came to realize some creatures are born to get all the love. The rest of us get nothing.
I'll sell my invention so that everyone can be superheroes. Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one will be.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and post my own opinion on jeez, I already forgot his fucking name. I need to watch The Incredibles again. That guy's a dumbass because he was already super successful, super rich and everything, and he could have just lived a perfectly fine life the way he was. But nope, he's got to go out and murder people just because he's so hell-bent on revenge and everything. Like, with all the shit he had, he could have lived a perfectly fine life and just, forgotten his revenge and just lived perfectly fine. But nope, we got to let revenge consume us every now and then. Then again, I can't complain because revenge is a plot point that I very much so enjoy.
You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change.
Ooh.
How is humanity saved if it's not allowed to evolve?
See, they're more each other.
That's the thing about Joker, that the stuff he says actually makes sense when you pay attention to it, and he's really not insane at all. Really.
I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. But you've shown me that's impossible. And as long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
Yeah, well, look what
That's why we're going back.
Yeah, well, look how that ended up in the end.
Remind you of what a grown man can do.
Ooh. He's all scarred up and shit.
Hunting ground for a few years and everyone forgets how the law works.
Well, let me remind you. A man cub becomes man, and man is forbidden!
You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm sorry.
See? Now you respect me, because I'm a threat. That's the way it works.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's honestly some Twitter drama too, like, or just drama in general. They're only sorry that they're in trouble or that they got caught. So yeah.
Prey fears predator and you stay in power?
Yeah, pretty much.
It won't work.
Fear always works.
When you guys try to destroy the world, this is an error in judgment. But when it's one of us, lock them up, throw away the key.
Idiots! Children destroy toys! You'll all be ruined! Forgotten! Spending eternity rotting in some landfill!
True.
I know what it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right. Yet to fail, nonetheless.
Success doesn't come for free, Miguel. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to seize your moment.
True.
The hardest choice.
You can't get success without hard work. So yeah, you have to work for it. You don't just get handouts. Well, most of the time.
These require the strongest wills.
You knew I was the Dragon Warrior. You always knew. But
that was a good movie.
Always said otherwise.
And Tai Lung Tai Lung had every right to be pissed off like he was.
What did you do? What did you do? Nothing. That was not my fault. Not your fault.
Bullshit.
Who filled my head with dreams?
Yeah.
Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny?
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
There he goes.
What I ever did, I did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Shifu. Tell me. Tell me.
Better speak up.
The world is dark and selfish and cruel. If it finds even the slightest ray of sunshine, it destroys it.
Yeah. The world is a very, very evil place. And these guys, a lot of these quotes are very, very true so far.
Everybody is awful these days.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. It's enough to make anyone cry.
Yeah, sympathy is pretty much damn near dead at this point whenever it comes to, whenever you really think about it every now and then.
Crazy.
It's not about what I want. It's about what's fair!
Or, what was it, sympathy or empathy? They're both two different things. I might have said the wrong word. I don't know. I'll have to look at the definitions later.
You thought we could be decent men in an indecent time. You were wrong. The world is cruel. And the only morality in a cruel world is chance.
This universe is
Yeah, honestly, that is pretty much the best way to go, I guess, is to just do things by chance.
finite, its resources finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist. It needs correction.
You don't know that!
I'm the only one who knows that. At least I'm the only one with the will to act on it.
Every galaxy.
Yeah, they actually changed Thanos in the MCU for good, because he was like so much. Because personally, his motives in the MCU is a lot better than his motive in the comics. Because you wanna know what Thanos' motive in the comics were? It was just to impress Death, who is an actual death god and woman in the MCU, and he can't even do that right, even when he kills half the universe. Even when he won, too. Like, because he's too busy getting cucked by Deadpool. Like, every time. Yeah. And he just fails. So I'm glad the MCU actually did Thanos some justice, instead of just making him out to just impress some woman. So yeah, that does not give two shits about him. So yeah.
Galaxy I've traveled. All you species are the same. You all think you're the center of the universe. You have no idea.
I figured out way back. God is all powerful. He cannot be all good. And if he is all good, then he cannot be all powerful.
If you can make God bleed, then people will cease to believe in him. And they will be plowed in the water, and the sharks will come.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Pretty much one of the most famous quotes of all time. Pretty much.
Bad person. Just had bad luck.
Yeah, Sandman's origin is kind of sad, honestly. I mean, like, I feel it for the dude. Like, dude just wants to help his damn daughter.
Life is cruel. Why should the afterlife be any different?
I'm going to show the world.
Oh shit, we're showing anime too?
and stop all wars with the terror that pain will inspire. I shall lead the world down the road to stability and to peace.
You see, the knowledge of death changes everything. If I were to tell you the exact date and time of your own death, it would shatter your world completely. I know. In a split second, your world's cracked open. You look at things differently, you smell things differently. You savor everything, be it a glass of water or a walk in the park. And the irony of it is that that keeps them from really living their life. It keeps them drinking that glass of water, but never really tasting it. There is no...
That's a strong one. That's strong and deep quote. Yeah. Very strong and deep one from John Kramer, Jigsaw.
No good and evil.
True.
There is only power, and those too weak to seek it.
So it's your fault.
No, it wasn't me. It was...
First rule of leadership.
Everything is your fault.
It's a bug-eat-bug world out there, princess.
The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
The betrayal doesn't depend on how much or how deeply you love someone. It depends on the magnitude of the dilemma they put in front of you. Would you betray your loved one? At first, no. But what would happen if someone told you that if you did, you'd be given a medicine that could cure your beloved brother?
Well, being brilliant's not enough, young man. You have to work hard. Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift.
Yep.
And you use it for the good of mankind.
We're not here
That is true.
because we're free. We're here because we're not free. There's no escaping reason, no denying purpose. Because as we both know, without purpose...
So simple. Why haven't you done it already?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
True.
Now you listen to me. You can't quit. You're nothing without me. Nothing, you worm.
Stars lose their brightness. Idols fall. Agents are forever. You're a flash in the pan. You're yesterday's news.
You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine. We're both just ordinary men who have been driven to seek vengeance in the name of justice. And if one comes to call vengeance justice, such justice will only breed further vengeance.
Yeah.
And trigger a vicious cycle of hatred.
Cycle that never ends too, because that's the thing about revenge. It never ends really, because it will always cause a huge cycle. Because once it starts and one person continues to get their vengeance, it starts a whole cycle. Because the person you got revenge on probably had a family and kids or whatever that cared about them too, or maybe a friend or something, and then they're out to get their vengeance on you. It just doesn't end.
Right now, we live in such a cycle. I know the past and can foretell our future. It is the same as our history. So we believe that human beings simply cannot understand each other, and they never will.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross
think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with you.
loner with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
Call the police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you get!
Call the police.
You get what you fucking deserve!
Oh, damn! Well, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong with his quote. He was not wrong.
Good night. And always remember, that's...
Love that music. It's
You
all
built
funny.
these weapons to destroy
Ooh, Magneto.
us. Why?
Can I just say the Sentinel... this is going to be off topic. Can I just say the Sentinel designs in the future, like these designs of the Sentinels look way better than their actual comic designs and everything? Unless they ever got a design like this and they have a different one. Like, because this design of the Sentinels looks the best in my opinion.
Because you are afraid of our gifts. Because we are different. Humanity has always feared that which is different.
Mortals receive the divine gift of intellect, the potential for wisdom, but they misuse it to destroy the beauty of creation. Mortals do not succumb to evil, they are the evil. They create it and spread it with minds they shouldn't possess. How can we call ourselves gods if we watch this plight and do nothing to stop it?
He's actually onto something.
Every moment, there is the possibility of a better future. But you people won't believe it. And because you won't believe it, you won't do what is necessary to make it a reality. So you dwell on this terrible future and you resign yourselves to it. For one reason, because that future doesn't ask anything of you today.
We have
Comfort in your own depression, pretty much, is what that is. Or at least that's what I got from that.
created our own hell on Earth. Oh my. The warnings have been obvious, the solutions ignored, so I took action.
Wanting people to listen, you can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore. You have to hit them with a sledgehammer. And then you'll notice you've got their strict attention.
People think in terms of good and evil when really time is the true enemy of us all.
Yep.
Time kills everything.
Everyone creates the thing they dread. Men of peace create engines of war. Invaders create avengers.
What you really fear is inside yourself. You fear your own power. You fear your anger. The drive to do great or terrible things. Now, you must journey inwards.
If you're using half your concentration to look normal, then you're only half paying attention to whatever else you're doing. Just pointing out something that could save your life.
Yep. Like that.
You want society to accept you. But you can't even accept your...
You turned everyone I ever loved against me. My own flesh and blood! I guess it's like what they say. Y'all could go insane with just one bad day.
There it is. The one bad day quote.
You will destroy the world, Wakanda included. The world took everything away from me. Everything I ever loved. But I'm gonna make sure we're even.
Let the past die.
Oh, jeez.
Kill it if you have to.
We're actually in...
That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
You and I...
We're actually in... I'm sorry, I can never take anything serious from the sequels of Star Wars. Like, even if there was some hidden meaning in that, I clearly missed it because I just cannot take it seriously at all. Like, I just can't. I really can't. Even the cast hates it. Everyone knows this. Like, that's not new. That is nothing new. Anyways, skip
I both know the real power in this world ain't magic. It's money. Buckets of it.
Yeah.
It's true. Aren't you tired of living on the margins? While all those fat cats in their fancy cars don't give you so much as a sideways glance.
Ever think what it's like to be someone like me? To be somebody but themselves? They don't. They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys. That we won't werewolf and go wild.
Those people up there.
Yeah, meanwhile, we've been... people have been doing that for a while now. They've been going werewolf and wild, like, for a while now. Yeah. Like, people are getting pissed off, and they're tired of people's shit nowadays. And it's just becoming more and more obvious and aware now.
Rich and the powerful, they do whatever they want. Guys like us, you and me, they don't care about us.
That's
we
true,
build
they
the
don't.
roads and we fight all their wars and everything. They don't care about us.
Yeah.
We have to pick up after them. We have to eat their table scraps.
Yeah, they really don't appreciate people like that. They'll say they will, but they really don't.
Survive as they learn to serve true justice. Everything they built will fall. And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one.
They certainly tried.
Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
A world of undisturbed beauty. Mortals are a foolish and ugly mistake that stain the majesty of the cosmos. By eliminating all mortal creatures, we can restore its original splendor and reclaim this perfect creation.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
True. Because being dead is better than being a slave.
Villain. Being who sees the world in a way most don't. due to the experiences they have lived, suffered. Seek justice, revenge. What life taught them is the solution to their problems, to fix them once and for all.
I know what it's like to be different.
Me too.
To be alone.
Same.
In this world.
When I woke up, my parents were dead. I wasn't so lucky. Saw an opportunity in my affliction.
Yeah. Which was just fucked up.
They weaponized me. I stole for them, spied for them. I killed for them. And in exchange for my soul, they were going to cure me. They lied.
Yeah.
Villains are so cruelly deceived that they can't trust anyone else, and they close because they know that. The more they give nowadays, the more others take advantage of them.
Did you really think that
Oh, I love the Green Goblin. We're gonna see some strong shit with him.
I'd that happen? That I'd let you take away my power just because you're blind to what true power can bring you?
You don't know me.
Don't I?
Struggling to have everything you want.
Strong enough to have
while
it all.
The world tries to make you choose.
Too weak to take it.
Gods don't have to choose. We take.
The difference between good and evil. It is what governs our...
If anyone on this list has a reason to be evil, it is Dr. fucking Doofenshmirtz. Because with all the bullshit he went through in his childhood, everyone that wronged him is lucky he didn't go berserk and kill everyone. Because we already saw what happened in that one Phineas and Ferb movie where all he did was lose a choo-choo train and he pretty much took over the damn world over a fucking choo-choo train. Now imagine what he could have done if he went batshit bonkers crazy with all the shit that happened to him in the canon universe. Or the original universe. Because both of it was canon. Yeah, just imagine what he would have done if he actually did decide to be an actual villain. And not just a funny subplot for Perry the Platypus.
Our entire society. Since we were kids, they have taught us what things we should do and what not.
Yeah.
But not all of us were as lucky.
Yeah, parents are a huge portion of can play a huge part in our lives, and some of these villains just had shitty parents that clearly did not taught them what to do, and some of them are the reason why some of these villains are the way they are. So yeah.
And I realize that you'll do pretty much anything if your family says it's okay.
Ed? I don't have anything to apologize for, sir.
Mom, it's okay. Just apologize.
That's where we are in this world today. We seem to have developed a fundamental inability to apologize to anyone for anything.
My God, that could not be any more fucking true, especially now, today, like, Jesus Christ.
I don't even think you really know what a bad day is. But you're gonna find out. You hear me, miss? You're gonna fucking learn.
Because as the Joker...
I don't know what movie that's from, but he knows what he's talking about, pretty much.
Said.
I know. Anyone remember what Mike Tyson said about social media? That I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of people talk shit so easily on the internet because they don't know what it's like to get punched in the face for talking shit, or something along the lines of that. And that is also very fucking true.
It just takes one bad day so that the sanest person understand his madness.
He hates us.
No. He's simply afraid of who he truly is. Like I was. You'll never know how it felt that night to be told that the only man that I'd ever loved had to die.
It's remarkable the amount of people you've managed to murder.
Dark times call for extreme measures. You may find it hard to believe, but I am serving the greater good.
It's hard to describe someone as good or bad. Every act has its justifications, and we all make mistakes.
Yeah. That's very true. That reminded me of another quote from a movie. I forgot what it was. I was gonna say it, but I forgot what it was. God damn it. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me try to remember it. right, it was from The Watchmen, where the villain of it, what was it, Ozymandias or whatever the fuck his name was? He was saying that what would you rather, something along the lines of, what would you rather have, hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people dead? And, well, I'd rather have hundreds of thousands of people dead than millions, so yeah. Anyways, let's get back
aren't you?
Yes.
Why? What's the point of any of this? What do we do to deserve...
Nothing. Other than occupying space we need.
Just called him a...
We're not that different, Ben.
He just called him a waste of air.
Your kind would do exactly the same thing.
No. Our kind wouldn't have wiped out an entire species.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for centuries.
True.
A villain and a hero are not so different. If we look from various perspectives, everyone does what they believe is the best for those around them.
We don't need you to save us. We don't need to be fixed. These are not curses.
They're gifts.
They're gifts.
Humans are a unique type of pest, multiplying and poisoning our world, all while enforcing a structure of their own, a deeply unnatural structure. Where others saw order, I saw a straitjacket. A cruel, oppressive world dictated by made-up rules. Each life, a faded, lesser copy of the one before. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, reproduce, and die.
He knows what he's talking about. Hell, just about every damn people in this video knows what they're talking about.
Are the villains always the bad guys in history?
Hell no.
Or is it that they only see what others cannot see?
Exactly.
And they are willing to give up their life, if necessary, to achieve it.
Why do you think people love villains so much? I mean, it's because of shit like this that villains are so cool and why everyone loves them.
No matter how good a person you are, we are all bad guys in someone's story.
True.
So enjoy your role, and at least be a memorable villain. Niccolo Machiavelli.
That was just like Human Day.
That is definitely true. Everyone is a villain to someone. Like, it's true. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what your occupation is, gender, sexuality, whatever, hair color, skin color. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are, anything. Everyone is a villain to someone. Hell, I'm a villain to someone. I don't know who, but I'm a villain to someone. Yeah. I don't know who, but there's someone out here who sees me the villain to their story. So yeah. And there's there's some people I see as the villain to my story too. So yeah.
We all learn to do what we must do to survive. Just like you and me, soldier.
We made our choices. Let him make his.
Do you think I had a choice? Huh? I never had a choice!
Yeah.
We judge.
Yeah, sometimes we don't get to choose.
And criticize without knowing their history or motives. There's
true.
always a reason why they are who they are. If you had been born instead, you can't imagine how similar you would be.
If we're all so bad, where's the bad?
My whole life, rich people, powerful people, tried to muzzle me, cancel me, keep me impotent and obedient, like I'm a fucking puppet. You know what? It worked. Because I allowed it to work. And guess what? If they can control me, then you can...
Bet your ass they can control you. They already do, you just don't realize it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Many take advantage of the good, the loyal, the generous. They try to control you for their own benefit. And when you no longer serve them, they just discard you.
No.
I got cast in the biggest movie in the world as the boy who wouldn't grow up, Peter Pan. I'd never been so happy in my entire life. Then I got older, and they threw me away like I was nothing. I was scared, desperate, and all alone. So I decided to take the power back.
Is playing fair, being scared, that gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
That gets you beat.
Greatness inspires envy. Envy engenders spite. and spite spawn lies and hate.
I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better. You need me to save you.
Yep.
I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
There's no heroes in this
Having
story.
power changes everything.
Yep.
To such an extent that it becomes difficult to distinguish who are the heroes and who are the villains of the story.
Every time a civilization reaches the pinnacle of its decadence, we return to restore the balance.
Equality. Everyone is equal while they play this game.
Oh, is this
Here,
Squid Game?
Every player gets to play a fair game under the same conditions. These people suffered from inequality and discrimination out in the world. And we're giving them one last chance to fight fair and win.
Light needs darkness to exist, and the darkness needs light, all to prevent the world from becoming a dreadful fantasy or a wonderful horror story.
No. How could you be worthy? You're all killers.
Stark
had to kill the other guy. He was a good guy. But down in the real world, we're faced with ugly choices.
Yep.
Destroy millions of lives.
Only a cynical man would call what these people have lives, Wayne. Crime, despair. This is not how man was supposed to live.
We tend to mark the different as dangerous because they want to change things, which are already normal for us. But they don't do it for their own benefit, but for the common good.
We have to explore the unknown. The unknown.
Shit, Chris Hemsworth played a villain? I want to see this movie.
To the unforeseen, and we had no way of predicting that. But in the long run, our work will help ease suffering. It'll save lives, not just one life, many lives. We're making the world a better place.
Not gonna lie, adding the music in this kind of making me tear up a little bit. Well, that was definitely a very interesting video with a lot of really good movie quotes and anime quotes too. That was like, whew. Definitely some heavy shit in that one. Some really heavy and deep shit in that. Yeah. So yeah, it was a really enjoyable video. And I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. And if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the original video, which I'll leave the link for in the description below. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, and have a Happy New Year. Yeah. I don't really care about this holiday, so yeah. Anyway, but yeah, but I still hope you have a good day. So yeah. Anyways, goodbye.